Last pitch of today in Slush20, Transfluent.
Thank you. My name is Jani. I'm the founder and CEO of Transfluent. What Transfluent does is we translate Twitter, we translate Facebook, and websites using WordPress. So we basically human translation platform that provides all types of translations for like social media services. The whole thing started about a year ago when Peter asked us to do basically Angry Birds website that would work in multiple languages so that they can reach out their global audiences. And it turned out that there was just no solution that was like high quality, not using machine translation, where they could actually do that instantly and efficiently. So as a result, about a year later, we have a platform that connects directly to, it connects to Facebook, it connects to Twitter, or all the other sources that you can think of. So you can keep on communicating the means that you're already doing. We read all your messages, we send them over to translators, and once the translation is done, we publish it back to the internet for you. So you can tweet, "I'm here at Slush," it can appear in Spanish in about 15 minutes. And once the people start sending you messages, we show those back to you in English. You can reply in English, and we translate that back to the person, so you can actually have a dialogue. The team has spent about the past 4 years building social networks, working with language technologies. We enhanced the team with some sales expertise because we transformed our earlier consumer model into a B2B model. So we're pretty much experts on the field of creating language services right now. We also like to surround ourselves with the top, very good people, because when you're building a world-class team, a world-class business, then you do need to be advised by people who've done it before. The problem we are solving here is not actually the translation, because translation is a problem that has good solutions already. What we are solving is the problem that when you want to translate something, you have to find a translator, then you have to send over the text, you wait, then you receive it back, and then you have to publish it to the internet by yourself. And often you spend more time in the process than actually the translation spends on the work. And as a solution, we created a platform where you never have to send anything to be translated. You just connect to our service, and then you keep creating messaging, and basically the magic just happens behind the scenes, and you don't need to worry about it. So here's how it works. There's your brand, there's internet, you send over some messaging, and you reach your customers. And typically, you then engage with some of them directly. Transfluent sits nicely between those two, so that basically you keep doing the same work you're doing today, but without any language barriers. So you can actually target any language. You can talk to any customer as you are doing today, using the existing tools in your native language. The service basically works for any market segment. So there's no demographic that you need to be targeting. It's more like any business that is global in native can benefit from our service. Some of our early customers, we launched about 2 months ago. Right now we have around 80 paying customers. We're growing pretty fast, and the businesses are really from very wide variety. Like we talked to University of Tokyo, and the next meeting can be with Lordi, the rock band from Finland. So it really tells how applicable this is for different types of businesses. We want to basically compete against the traditional translation industry because we're creating high quality. We're not trying to push down the price. We are trying to basically help businesses translate more stuff more easily, and always with high quality. As I said earlier, we are experts because we've done this before many times on different scales, and we worked with the various languages in the past. We make money by selling the service. We charge for every single word that we translate. We pay for the translators, so they're all professional. They're doing it for the work, and the quality, we expect them to be pretty much perfect. Currently, like I said, we have around 80 customers. growing pretty fast. We just hired some sales guys to even boost the growth. Looking at raising some money early next year to further enhance the growth as we are proving the model. And basically at the same time we are hiring talent. So anyone here who is looking for a job at the cool startup, please talk to me. And for everybody else, we're providing a great service for your business to go global.
Thank you. Perfect timing. The judges are stupefied.
So how much revenue so far?
Revenue so far is about 20,000 a month right now. So we're looking for, at the end of the year, be at 200 customers, which would be about 1 million euros yearly run rate.
How do you do the crowdsourcing for the translators, and how do you get top talent and quality there? Is it any challenge? Can it scale up?
No, we contact directly different networks of translators in different countries who are already like piled up and looking for work together. There's an API which just send the work for them. Whoever is the next available will pick it up. So technically it's crowdsourcing, but we've picked up the partners we work with. So we also don't pay directly to any individuals. We pay with these organizations who will then pay their employees or like those freelancers in that country. So we don't have to worry about paying to Japan or other countries.
What happens if the automated translators advance the way they've done lately? So will you become obsolete?
No, I do not believe that's ever going to be the issue, or at least not in the foreseeable future, because like you do need to know the culture. Like even right now, when you have say a Finn who's lived 10 years in America, is not qualified to work for us anymore because they don't know how people speak today, what kind of phrases they use, and they don't know like what's been on the TV recently. So you cannot, in marketing, business marketing, when you're actually branding your business, you cannot replace a person, not in the foreseeable future.
So who is the one who buys really your service? Is it the marketing department or content management department or whatever? So I'm trying to sort of understand here. You said that you charge per word.
Yes.
So more words, the more money you make. So
Yes.
obviously from customer's point of view, that's not always the optimal, which leads to my second question is really the quality assurance. How do you sort of manage that with your client?
All right, so to answer the first question, yeah, it's typically marketing who has a budget. They want to market, they want to sell to Japan, they need somebody to translate this. They come to us, ask for a quote, that's the way it usually works. And we have contemplated on different models where it wouldn't be word-based, it would like, monthly flat fee or something. We will come to that when we get a little more funding, so we have some leeway because we have to pay the translators. As for the what was the second question? Quality assurance, yes. So the quality is very important for us, and we have this other network we built before called Siha Live that has about 1 million native speakers, around the world speaking more than 100 different languages. We give them small, simple tasks like, showing, is this text correct? And we just basically showed a small piece for, let's say, 5 people. If they all say it's great, then it's fine. If not, it flags it to a professional, a reviewer who will then look into it. So it's a random sampling, not every single piece of text. We random sample to make sure this network is great and is consistently providing good quality. And if that network has a problem, then we will not work with them anymore. So, they do have an incentive to make sure that all their workers, the translators are good.
All right, that's it for the pitches in Slush20.